You go through change. Are you going through change now? Hi, my name is Kalli Dayhuff, and today I'm going to be talking about change and how you can get through it. So, what types of change is there? Well, some people move a lot. Some people struggle with school. Death in a family, illnesses in a family, relationships, and friends can also be other tough situations. This may not be all of them, but these are the most common. Today I'm going to be talking about the changes that affected my life and made me a stronger person. The first one is moving. I've moved 5 times in my entire life. While that may not sound like a lot, it really is. I've moved from Indiana to Michigan, back to Indiana, and then to Texas, all in the first 10 years of my life. What makes moving so hard? Well, you have to get used to a new house, new school, sometimes a new state, and sometimes a new country, and maybe you have to even make new friends. Friends were tough for me to make. It may have even taken me up to 2 weeks to make real good friends. So, what are the good things about moving? Well, you get to be more social, you get to know more people, and you get to be used to new areas. So, what can you do to make moving seem like fun? You can do things that are fun to you. You can try new restaurants if you like food, or you can just go explore the outdoors. So, how does moving connect to my overall topic? Well, moving is a change in someone's life. No matter if it's big or small, it can deeply impact it. I have also had a death in my life that changed my life forever. On my birthday in 2018, my grandfather had a heart attack. After he recovered, the doctors told us he would either live for 5 years or 6 months. 6 months later, on December 30th, 2018, my grandfather passed away. This was hard on my entire family. This was the first time I had seen my dad cry, and my mom had just lost her dad. So, when he passed away, I decided maybe his death was meant to teach me something. His death taught me that no matter who is left or passed away, they will always be with you and looked after you. So I have a fact. Roughly 150,000 people die each day across the globe. Their families can be in pain for up to 2 years because of that person's death. So how does death connect to my overall topic? Well, death is a change in someone's life, no matter if it's just a friend dying or a family member dying. It can definitely change their life in a matter of seconds. So now I have a situation I want to tell you about. But first I have a question. Have you ever been told no? If so, what was happening when that person told you no? When that person told you no, did you keep trying to get them to say yes? The people that hear no can make a choice. That choice will depict their future. So when you hear no, you can choose to either try to get them to keep saying or try to get them to say yes, or you can not try and never get what you asked for. So I have an example. My dad has been to many applications and interviews to try and get the leader position in his job. He's been told no a lot, but he keeps trying and asks what he can do to do better next time. If he didn't do this, we would not be here in Texas today. So now I want to talk to you about something my mom always told me, but I never understood until my grandfather passed away. She told me life is like a book. It has many chapters, some big and some small. These chapters can be kid, teenager, adult, school, college, kids, marriage, etc. But she also said there will be obstacles that occur. Depending on how you deal with these obstacles will depict your future. So when my grandfather passed away, I realized he was kind of like one of the obstacles. Depending on how I dealt with his death would depend on where my future went. So when he died, I was strong and tried to think of everything I could do to make my family happy. So How does all this connect to my topic? Well, think of a type of change that I talked about, or something you can think of. Now, would you want this change to happen in your life? 2 out of 4 people would say no. Change is one of the most feared things among humans. Some people fear changing themselves, others their life, relationships, etc. I have learned that you can't let change get in the way of you and your life. So if a big change does happen, don't let it ruin your life. Use it as a way to make things better. Now I have a quote for you. Change. When you have no choice but to change, you'll be amazed by what suddenly becomes possible. The Mind Coach. Thank you for listening.